Is it appropriate for the president to be tweeting about the London mayor in the wake of these terror attacks?
I think it was a really unfortunate choice. President Trump is undermining one of our closest, most vital allies by picking a personal fight with the mayor of London rather than expressing his support for the people of Great Britain.
You know, there was another big global shift today, global news, and that, of course, is with Saudi Arabia's decision to cut diplomatic ties with Qatar. The president has tweeted that he supports that. Do you agree with him on that front?
Well, my concern is that the president has emboldened an authoritarian state and has encouraged all of the GCC, the Gulf allies, to isolate Qatar rather than negotiate with Qatar about a different path. I understand the ways in which some of our key Gulf allies, like Saudi Arabia, dislike Qatar's opening a line of communication to Iran, strongly dislike their support for Hamas. That's something that I oppose as well. But I think there might have been a better path towards this resolution than an abrupt cutting of ties.
What can Congress do? What can the administration do? And what do they have to do to interfere, I guess, or referee, so to speak, what's going on between the Saudis and Qatar?
Well, a core concern I have in terms of our engagement with the whole world is that President Trump proposed a 30% cut to the development and diplomacy budget of the United States. At this time of great instability and insecurity around the world, whether it's North Korea or Syria or the Persian Gulf or Russia, for us to not have ambassadors in several of our key posts and to cut back on diplomacy funding so dramatically strikes me as profoundly unwise.
Is that reckless?
I think it's reckless, and I think it's gravely concerning a lot of our allies around the world.
Let me ask you, on a separate front, you introduced legislation today, manufacturing bill. What is that going to do? Is there bipartisan support for this?
I'm thrilled that Republican Senator Pat Roberts of Kansas, who's been a senator for 30 years, is my lead co-sponsor in the Invent and Make in America Act, which would increase the amount of the R&D tax credit received by American manufacturers that make here things that they invent here. Virtually every American now has a smartphone. Most of the details of smartphones, the operating system, was developed through American R&D, but virtually every one of these is manufactured outside the United States. This is a step towards more made in America.